Max is in Memphis. Max, good afternoon. How are you today?
Doggy, I can't believe how down you are on Rain Man. I mean, that's...
I like to say, that was my initial thought when I saw it originally. I haven't seen that movie forever, but that is not a movie that I'm going to stop to watch if I see it anywhere on television today. Or anywhere on cable or wherever I see it. That movie to me is overrated. That movie, he's great in the movie. He deserved the Oscar, but I don't love the storyline in that movie. I really don't. Go ahead.
You should show Kira a little Hill Street Blues, too. You want to talk about a great show.
That was a great show. I agree with you on that. Great show.
Hey, Doggy, one thing on this baseball. I was talking to my man Fids, and we agreed. The one thing they're going to have to do if they want to speed this game up, and I think it would really speed it up, let's get NFL-style quarterback headset, pitcher, catcher, pitching coach, maybe the middle infielders. You give signs that way. The game is going so slow because these signs keep getting stolen.
I think that baseball would like to stay away from electronics as much as they possibly can. But that you would think would speed up the scenario here a little bit because then you'd have to throw the ball to the plate. But I do think they want to get away from the electronic angle of it. There's so much electronics in sports it almost is a problem. Here's Andy, and he's in Denver, Colorado. Andy, welcome. How are you today? What do you have for me?
I'm good, Chris. I've watched Mike and the Mad Dog, the 30 for 30, a number of times. I don't remember any part of it where they had the feistiest radio show host in the country, also a sucker for a good chick flick. So good for you for that.
Yeah, good boy. I still forget I saw that movie before Mike and the Mad Dog began. That movie came out in 88, and Mike and the Mad Dog came out in 89. Well, came out. It began in 89. Go ahead.
On the Ryan Harrison, Donald Young thing, I know those guys a little bit, and Ryan is a little bit of a hothead. Let's not try to make him out to be Nick Kyrgios because he's far from that. But he's not a stupid kid, and I don't think he's disrespectful. And these are two American players. Donald's a little bit of a quirky kid, so I don't want to drop him, in the grease or throw him under the bus either. I think both of these guys are going to look back on this thing, particularly Donald Young, smack himself in the forehead and go, what the hell was I doing? Because, Ryan has been working on his temper. He's having a great year. He's having probably the most successful part of his career he's ever had. It would make no sense for him to stoop to that level as to say what he's being accused of, and I just think Donald Young got a little frustrated.
I think, plus the fact, remember, Donald Young lost the match, and so he's doubly frustrated because he got beat. He doesn't like Harrison, lost, got into a shouting match with him. So what does he do? He gets in that Twitter handle and he says what he says, which is dangerous. But he hasn't taken it back. I'd forgive him. I don't have, if he took it back, a day or so later, I'd forgive him. To make Ryan Harrison go through all that nonsense and to let the ATP Tour do a huge investigation and Harrison get cleared by everybody. Remember, he didn't get suspended. He didn't get punished. Nothing happened to Ryan Harrison. They have not been able to find any piece of evidence. Video, there's not enough video to be able to ascertain this. The ball boy, the witnesses, nothing has come out to support Young's complaint. And Young should come out and say, you know what? I owe him one. That's a bad job on my part. I'd respect him if he did. Here is Mike in Delray, Florida, and he's with us here on Mad Dog Unleashed. Mike, good afternoon. How are you today?
Hey, Doggy, how are you, pal?
Mike, I'm doing well, thanks. What's on your mind?
First of all, Friday's rant was Marconi award-winning. I appreciate your honesty on that and agree with everything you said. Secondly, a slam dunk next time you watch with your daughter should be Moonstruck.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I've seen that.
Great movie. Number three, nothing on TV yesterday. Happened across a movie called Key Largo.
Very good movie. That's about
48.
That's Humphrey Bogart getting stuck in Key Largo with bad guy Edward Robinson during a hurricane.
It was great. And finally, you could have the executive producer of NBC on all you want. You can't find it live. You don't know who's playing. There's too many channels. It takes too many sign-ins for your laptop or your phone.
Are you talking about finding our monologues? That's the issue?
I know about all of the Olympics.
The Olympics.
You don't know whether it's live. You don't know whether it's new. You don't know where to find it. It's all over the place. So you could have that guy. You had the executive producer on for NBC a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, Jim Bell.
Advance that viewership's up. and you can find it in different places, but it's way too hard to compete.
Yeah, you got to be a dedicated Olympic follower to find some of the events. I'll tell you that right now. And they have been, let's be fair now, they have been bombed the last 5-6 days. Bombed. Working girl. We'll see you tomorrow.